I know. I thought about turning this around the other way and having the hood in the front, just so it looked like I was wearing something different.
Yeah.
Fill it with cereal. Welcome to the
Upward Spiral.
So what the heck is up with that line on your forehead?
There's no. This is a naturally occurring line.
It's a naturally occurring
that happens
line.
on my forehead. As you can tell, I'm wearing completely different clothes
Right.
than last week's podcast.
Last
as
week's
is
or
evidenced.
2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. We don't know how long ago it was.
Previously on
Upward Spiral.
on Upward Spiral.
wearing different clothes.
Yes.
Because I don't have a hat on.
Right.
Because obviously I was not wearing a hat moments ago.
Right.
At all.
And I'm wearing the exact same shirt that I wear, and so is Clayton, because we called each other and we're like, remember when we filmed last time? We should wear the same thing just to make Noel feel
uncomfortable.
Exactly. No, the truth is we stopped. I said at the end of the last week's episode, I said, we're recording these because we have these conversations and we should have just been rolling on them. And so that's what we're doing now. And as soon as we stopped, we were like, we got to do a conversation, and we were like, turn the cameras back on. Because it's worth it. It's worth speaking to.
Do you know what? We have so many beautiful, incredible friends who are of the Christian faith.
Absolutely.
And I think that we finished the podcast and we thought a little bit about kind of where we dug into some stuff there.
Growing up with what we were taught,
Yes.
and then I kind of sang a song and reacted in kind of this was a lot. It was taking me back to childhood, and that was the joke.
Right. And I was going kind of hard on the sin.
Yeah.
The sin end of things. And anyways, you go through your own experience in childhood. And when we were talking about that, and so we thought, well, there's some people that we know and love in our life who would be listening to the podcast who might be like, why are you ripping on her? Why
are you making fun, or are you taunting? Or are you questioning what we believe and what we hold dear?
So we would like to call this podcast "Oops, We Made Fun of Jesus."
which we didn't make
We
fun
did
of
not
Jesus.
actually make fun of Jesus, FYI.
Yes, if you go back, and
That's a good title, though.
then it's a good
That's gonna
title
get
that will
clicks.
force them to go listen to the other episode. Because
Yes.
they're, wait, they did what?
But
then you'll go back and you'll listen to the moment and you'll realize they didn't really. It was more about two people's childhood upbringing. And if anything, me singing a Bible song from my childhood was me poking fun at the fact that I have an encyclopedic knowledge and experience of going to a Protestant church.
Oh, he does.
In my brain.
Jake has every song of that in his mind.
Yes.
One of my favorite things is when he just walks out of the office and starts going.
Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. When he rolled up his sleeves, he wasn't putting on the Ritz. Our God is an awesome God. So there you go. So that is what's in my head. And again, this is for fun.
Yes.
That is a song that I sang all the time as a child at church and Christian summer camps, and it's still in there, and it still comes to my mind at random times. I will be having Chipotle, and I'll be like, oh, God is an awesome God. So
I will tell you this.
yeah.
Not every, but basically every Christian song I've ever heard, whether it be like hymnal or like
or the more like rock and like
and
wild.
even like straight up Christian rock.
Yeah.
I'm always like,
Yeah,
yeah,
a little bit of
good
group.
tunes.
Hey, they have written some good songs,
Some
and they've
bangers.
also written some just awful ones. But
Okay.
Fair
enough.
what I'm saying is just like in modern music, right? It's like you got some stuff on the radio, you're like, wow, that's good, and then you've heard some other ones, and you're like, ugh, same thing. They've just got millions of them.
Yeah. There's a couple Christmas ones that are on my playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Like rock and roll modern Christmas songs.
100%.
They're like my favorite
So good.
jams.
So good.
And my kids are like, can we just like go back to like the stuff they made in the 40s?
Yeah.
Like,
Can we get back? I want Bing Crosby back.
why
And you're
can't-
like,
I was like, no.
well, they're good at the Christmas stuff because that's their season.
It is their season.
It's their season. There's a good story to tell during
It's
the
the reason for the season.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right,
So
that's
back to
Oops, we made fun of Jesus.
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that we talked a little bit about how many great people have that we know who have really found that to be helpful in their life,
Sure.
and that I don't want to discount that experience. That my experience led me to still be very like I think Jesus is awesome, man.
Yeah, I think he's a great guy.
Solid
Yeah,
dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Good teacher.
In fact, you have a Clayton. We'll get to Clayton's theory on Jesus in a minute.
Yeah. He's got a good
one.
one.
Yeah. But there's just there are a couple things that are just part of part of my experience that have maybe not led me to stay as tight on the path as maybe some other folks.
Yeah.
But I try to do right by people, and there's actually a lot of values I still hold, believe it or not, from that I find to be very positive. I just wanted to say that.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, absolutely. And so for me, obviously, and this is something that I deal with as a person who is a very devout, strong believer who is no longer involved and no longer participates in that. But that's just how my life has gone. And I still have a mother and father that believe very dearly. I have friends that do as well. And so if I'm going to share my personal experience, and I'm not going to pull any punches about like what I feel or what I go through, for people who still believe it, I'm not saying you can't have that. You can't.
Agreed.
And so it's just my personal decision as to where life has sent me, and me sharing how I no longer value it is a part of my story. And so of course that can feel like, so somebody who holds on to faith dearly. Yeah. It's like I was once in that place as well. And when somebody told me that they no longer needed it, my impulse, my knee-jerk reaction is to be like, no, but you still do. You still need it. You are mistaken.
Right.
I'm going to convince you why you're wrong and I'm right. And I don't think that's out of meanness. I think that's, for the majority, out of love, and they want what's best for me, and they believe that the tools that they've been given from believing and having faith help them. So why wouldn't they want the best for me, right? They want the best for me. But I'm here to say my decision to not include that in my life and to step away from it is not a decision that you need to be concerned with. You can love me all you want, and you can love those that don't hold it dear anymore. But whenever we speak about leaving or departing or no longer holding onto those things, I am not trying to rain on your parade.
Right.
Just sharing my story.
That's also very stream of consciousness. That's the whole point of the show.
100%.
So like we're just going to sort of reach for the first joke available.
Yeah, it's usually about what's funny.
Yeah.
That's 9 times out of 10 if you're listening to this show. We also, as best friends, we crack each other up. When I sing Our God is an Awesome God, I love cracking these guys up with that. I love them seeing that I can go into these songs from Sunday school and sing them and laugh about them, and not in a mocking way, but that I still at my age can sing something that is not commonly known. It's known in those circles, and if you're not involved in it for 20 plus years, to still have them just ready to go, it's kind of funny. Yeah. So we can't help but go for the jokes sometimes.
Right. Yeah. And I think it's good that people sort of know where we come from and where we stand, and that probably we're gonna do it again.
It's gonna happen again. Oh, it will, because I honestly, like, I can't help myself, because if we're speaking about life experience, music, media, things that bring us joy, it's all gonna come from what I've lived, right? And there's a good bulk of everything from the time I could learn to speak until the time I'm in my late 20s, that it is nothing but that as a part of it. So if I start to refer back to music or memories or movies, it's going to be connected. And so now I'm examining things from a completely different, older fella, 32.
32? That guy is 2 years older than 30 now.
Yeah, exactly.
Old man.
Yeah. No, I look back with different eyes now, and so it does cause humor. Yeah. It causes sadness. It causes nostalgia. It causes, all sorts of emotions. And what else?
Like making our movies and our TV shows.
Yes.
Honestly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have the same combination of feelings.
Yes. It is just as, because you gave it everything. Yeah. You give it everything.
Yeah,
and I also gave my faith
in some ways it was
everything.
the most fulfilling thing and the most amazing thing, and it gives nostalgia and pain and joy and like everything all at once. Because you're right. You live your experience, and that experience gives you what it gives you, and then you roll forward with it.
Here's a perfect example. Yeah. Anything you care deeply about, you have all of those feelings. Yes. Children. Yeah. I could sit here and tell you a story about my children that it makes them sound like the most amazing, and that I love being a parent. But I also have a story that will make you think to yourself, I never want to have children, and that's a nightmare. Right? I have it all.
Right. Parents. Think about all of the things, like the times they take you to the lake. The times that all the different things that parents will do for you that you could you could take every one of those and go like, oh my God, boy,
amazing.
Parents are the best thing that ever lived. And you also could have 1,000 stories where you'd be like, then this happened and that, and what the hell was that? Yeah.
And it's because any part of your life that was really worth anything to you, that you gave a lot of yourself to, you have the good, the bad. You have it all. You have it all. Yeah. So
it's the facts of life. You take the good, you take the bad, you put them together. What do you have?
I was waiting for somebody to do it. The facts of life.
There's a time you got to know about, you grow about, you show about the facts of life.
Yeah. You actually know all the lyrics.
Of course he does. Me to Sunday school hymns, him to 1980s television.
Yes. So again, stories about parents.
Exactly.
Yours sent you to camp. Yeah. Mine planted me in front of
the television. You were a classic Gen Xer. You're a classic Gen Xer.
Yeah.
That is synonymous with our generation,
yes.
which is the parents were like, sit down, watch TV.
Sit down, shut up, leave me alone.
I got stuff to do.
Yeah. Or they could be like, go outside or something. Go away. Like, could you just...
It's one or the other. It's either run away out of the house. I don't want to see you until it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
Or if you're not going to do that...
Yeah.
Sit down in front of the TV and shut up.
Because your dad and I have got a key party coming up pretty soon. Come on, get out.
Boy.
The next episode is going to be, oops, we made fun of our parents.
Yeah. For sure. My parents can't figure out how to watch this. Every single week. They can't figure this out. No matter what. I love you, Mom and Dad, but like it would be a miracle if they ever heard this. They don't know how to keep up with my TikTok and my Instagram, and that is 1 minute of time. This, oh my God. I literally every single time I'd be like, all you do is you navigate here, and here it is. Like, I don't know how to find you. I'm out there. Out there.
It's so true. God bless them.
God bless them. I love you. I love you.
I love them. Yeah. So,
but we were going to talk about
the long story short. Just before we got to get into the
Clayton's theory.
Is that we're probably going to do it again. We're sorry, and actually we actually mean no hard feelings or think poorly of any of you. Actually. Most of you I really like.
Yeah.
I really think you're like, you found something and it's amazing and it works.
Yeah.
And I just think that your path worked out for you and mine didn't.
Yeah. Well, and you have the tendency to keep the good ones close. Like the ones that are not living in a way that is conducive to a friendship because of whatever. Yeah. Then any person who holds faith, whatever it is, dear in my life, has learned how to navigate waters with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if they're getting together with me every single time, they're making it about that. It's just the friendship is going to be in peril. Right. And that's not because I have a lack of tolerance for you. It's that you just aren't listening to me. And that's just a boundary. But for those that are still in my life and the family that I hold dear, mad respect that you can hold on to something when for me I could not.
Right.
And that's okay.
Well, and I think that there people are different. Like you and I have spoken in the past about those people you run into. Every once in a while, not a lot who can do this so easily.
Oh man.
But there are some folks out there who just like they get it. Like the whole concept of being like Jesus,
loving people,
is just like naturally ingrained.
Yeah.
And they do it, and you watch those people live, and you're like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
God, that works.
That works. Those are you when you have interactions with those kind of people, it is very special because it doesn't seem like it's tied to any organized religious belief structure at all. It seems on a soul level. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Because like your ego drops. Like if you're trying to be like Jesus, it's kind of like all the problems and all the things that I do and my thoughts and my day to day, it goes away, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually kind of free, and I could be as good as I want to be. I mean, that's amazing.
Absolutely. And the people that I've interacted with that do seem to carry that core of them, it's never been about, am I going to church? Am I doing enough? Am I enough of this? You get a sense of calm around them as if they really want to be around you and they really love and care for you. And I think that that's all we can really do as humanity to each other anyway. Right.
I think if you're this is the way I perhaps justify my opinion on the whole thing is I think that if you are striving for, I think, what is the noble goal of love, mm-hmm. That your pathway to that goal is less important than the fact that you are achieving it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's interesting. Expand on that, please.
There are lots of ways throughout history that people have found their way to love. Have found their way to just a general, eternal, enormous abundancy of love that they can give to anyone, anywhere, at any time, at all times. And I think that like that's kind of, for me, that's kind of that nirvana, right? That's you're trying to get yourself to be serene in who you are and what everything is. Like to have that serenity of beingness, to be just like all is, and to be okay with it, and to be able to extend that peace and that love and that kind of joy.
Agreed.
Into the world. And there have been everybody's got their culture, right? And a lot of culture and a lot of like all the cultures and religions, like they kind of all strive for a very mostly similar thing. Even the ones we often look at other ones and go like, oh, those ones are bad and they're doing it. In most cases, you look deep and they're pretty much they're trying to give you the tools to live better, have a better life.
Yeah. The goal is always the same thing, where it's like release, pure love, everything, like basically heaven on earth within and without, the whole thing. And
I actually think some people are just born with it.
Yeah.
I do. I think some people they're lucky. They're born and there they are and they're like that.
They have it in them.
And their pathway's a little easier than somebody who's born in like a fury.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have to
in the
work their way
crucible
out.
where you're really raised in fire and pain or all these things that kind of angle you a different way. And I think that why I'm here talking about this with you, and then I do want to hear Clayton's thing. I want to say my acceptance for the human experience. So like if we have like a pie chart, right? My acceptance for humans and love. When I was of the belief system, I was a part of the slice and I felt against everybody else. And now I am in the reverse, and now my axe to grind and what I have to heal from is I'm still angry at the slice.
Right.
And so when you saw that last week is that I've reversed my pie.
Right.
But I have resentment towards some of the things that I learned and gained from it. And so I get frustrated. I get frustrated in the world when the message is love, and when I don't see love, when I don't see Christ-like behavior, when I see posturing, cherry picking of Bible verses, using it to weaponize against people, it causes me to be angry. But to your point, the whole purpose of this is I've got to somehow understand that I need to love those people too.
Yeah.
And that's really hard sometimes.
Sure. I think it's beautiful. First of all,
thank you.
You're a beautiful being.
You are too.
You're just wonderful. I know, it's funny, right? Because you like the whole idea is to include everybody in that love.
It is. It's hard sometimes, right?
But when you have experiences that, because it's like you said, in every experience there's good, there's bad, there's ugly, there's great, there's wonderful, there's all of it. And when you have a lot of it focused in one place, it's hard to separate yourself from it and see it just as kind of a whole thing that didn't cause things to you,
right?
Even though it did,
yeah.
But just a thing, right?
Yeah.
So I get that,
and that's why we are making an episode saying, "Oops, we made fun of Jesus."
Yeah. Also, I'm just getting something in right now from
yeah.
Oh, this is from Zubatia Direct.
Zubatia? Okay.
Yeah, apparently the official Zubatian baker, Ludvana Magdochvat.
Oh, okay.
She is reporting in that they are actually making a reverse pie.
A reverse pie?
Yeah. And,
that's amazing.
Yeah, it sounds like what they're going to do is they're going to have this reverse pie. They're baking the pie as a normal one.
Right.
They flip it upside down.
Okay.
And then eat it.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's a reverse
This
pie.
is a brilliant idea.
Upside down pie.
Upside down pie.
Yeah, it's a reverse pie. And they're very excited about it.
I cannot wait to have a non-slice or an unslice.
Yes.
Okay.
You can't eat it in slices.
It
doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
You cannot slice it.
Very different system.
Man, I don't know much.
You eat it with a spoon and you just dig.
Okay. Well, I don't know much about Zubatia. This is the second time I've heard about it, but I'd like to learn more because I feel like they're doing really exciting things down there.
They keep letting us know.
I know.
So hopefully
after last week's episode, I had to look them up, and it's such a cute little country. It's tiny though. It's a tiny country.
Okay. Well, I feel like I've never even heard of it before, but this is amazing. And
hopefully they keep sending these updates.
Yeah.
And then we can find out more about them.
I'm all in. Whatever they're up to something pretty clever.
Yeah,
Acoustic songs on plane rides.
Yeah.
And then also
Reverse
now
pies.
reverse pies.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, cheers. So, okay, we were talking a little bit about before we decided we were going to record this.
Yeah.
About how like some people just embrace
Right.
like this feeling, this thing, right? And you can run into them and they're amazing. And Clayton had an example of that I found interesting.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Jesus,
Yeah.
Jeff Lebowski.
Yeah, he is.
The dude.
Yes, the dude. The dude himself.
The dude. I mean, when you think about it, he's cool.
Yeah.
He's just like, that's cool, man. Whatever. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't hate anything or anybody.
Yeah.
He's just kind of like solving a mystery.
I think my favorite in that, which shows this completely, is the guy calls him. He calls him a long run of why he's an absolute loser in every single way, and
Yeah.
he goes, "Well, man, that's
Just like your
opinion, man."
That is the most Christ-like thing. It's
Absolutely.
like, whatever.
He bowls. He likes White Russians.
Yeah.
He hangs out with his friends.
Yeah.
You know what? And he defends poor Donnie, who's getting
Yeah.
berated by
Aw,
Walter.
Donnie.
So he is a very loving, carefree guy who's just trying to figure stuff out.
Just trying to get through, man. And it's like, and he saves the day.
Yeah,
He does.
He
But
does.
but he doesn't mean to.
Yeah. And he gets no credit for it, I don't think.
No, he
there's-
doesn't.
No,
No.
there's no real. It's no accolades, no prize. He just does what's right.
He just does what's right.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of wonderful that if you look throughout history, that people like that, like the dude, become embraced
Yeah,
by regular folks.
they do.
And
They do.
regular folks are like,
They become folk
there's
heroes.
something about this guy.
For sure.
And they decide they want to follow that one.
Yeah.
Now, we're not going to have to do a follow-up thing where we made fun of Jesus twice.
Right. It's just the
Oops, I made fun of followers.
yeah. The temperament.
But I think that as funny as that is, it's a little tongue in cheek. I think there's something to that. There had to have been a chill with Jesus, or he couldn't have been the way he was.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
had to have been it's cool, man.
Yeah, and the Coen brothers probably when they cast him and he had the long hair and he had the beard while filming, they were like, "This is very Jesus-like."
Wearing the robe.
wearing a robe.
Yeah.
and it's like you almost wonder. And I don't know. Look, I love The Big Lebowski. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorites, but I've never done a deep dive on like how they came up with it, the script or the development. But you almost wonder if they sat down while having a hang and were like, "What would Jesus look like now?" If he lived like
In the valley.
and was like
Yeah.
just as unassuming, like a guy who's not rich. He's a son, carpenter. He's just living the best he can. He's got no praise, no followers. What would that life be like? And to start there and then just make him enjoy a little weed from time to time, go out and bowl with his friends, and then he gets
He writes a check for milk for like 10 cents.
Yeah, and then he finds out that this girl's going to be murdered if he doesn't protect her, and he's kind of like forced into a corner, and people are saying, "Oh, we're going to kill you, we're going to drown you," all this stuff, and he's like forced into help another person, but in the end, he wants to make sure that everybody's okay. And everybody, his friends are okay. He's okay.
All's good.
It's all's good, and that's the Big Lebowski, and that's why that is the new religion.
Yeah. New religion.
Yeah.
And that rug tied the room together,
The rug
did it not?
tied the room together.
Really did.
Yes, I love that film.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
No, it's a great film, and it's a great theory, and I find it promising for humanity, and maybe even to tie into the last episode, AI.
Yes.
That our goal is to be more like that. It's to be more peaceful,
Yeah.
to be more loving. Like the fact that the most popular religions are all mostly following people who were pretty peaceful.
Yeah.
It tells you a lot.
Yeah. Whatever, and however you want to get there, whether it's Jesus or if it's whatever belief system, if it's about being relaxed and groovy and loving others, then
gonna
we're
get
all
no problem
for
from
it.
us.
You're not going to get any beat from me. I don't care what flying spaghetti monster thing you attribute yourself to.
Yeah.
As long as it's about loving people, we're cool.
We're cool.
The moment you start hurting people, we're not cool.
Right.
And that's the...
Right. The mythology is irrelevant. How you get there is irrelevant.
Absolutely.
If you're trying to get there, we're cool. And that's it.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. So if
That's
we
it,
do it
baby.
again, that's how we feel.
Yeah.
We're not meaning to make fun of you.
Yeah.
And also, this is, I think, a little reminder to all you in the audience that if you have been insulted or assaulted
Yes.
by us,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Love to hear about it.
Reach out. Let us know. We are being a lot more. Look, for those of you who are finding us because of the Biofriendly Podcast or Upward Spiral, whatever it is, we have, on Biofriendly Podcast, we have so many episodes of us talking and keeping it about subject and kind of stepping our toes into the reality of our lives, but on a very, like a, let's make this accessible. This has been the most letting everybody see a little bit more. This is more of what the conversations are like when the cameras aren't on.
Yeah.
And I actually am glad because I think that we're in a time right now where people really want to believe that there's humans out there with nuance and opinions and interesting life experiences. And it's not either you're this or you're that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we want to hear the nuance.
I think so.
I think that's the only way we're going to find the truth, because the
unity.
truth is weird.
Yeah, truth is weird, and it should be.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. All right. Well,
is that it? Did we do it?
Yeah, I think we did it. I think that's a perfect place to end the episode and say that's just like your opinion, man.
Just like your opinion, man.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Let's go bowling.
Spiral upward, spiral upward, spiral.
Yeah!